do you suffer from the whole perfection thing? Maybe you have this expectation that, oh yes, I'm building my business now and somehow it's all going to go hunky-dory. And so when it doesn't, you feel a little bit like there must be something you're doing wrong, and you start to give meaning to things that have no meaning. So instead of recognizing that it's going to take some time to build an audience, to get them to know you, to like you, to trust you, and then to buy from you, instead of you realizing that it's going to take some time, you might have had this expectation in your head that if everything was going hunky-dory, then the people should be buying in their millions like already, basically. And I suppose I just kind of want to ask you to stop waiting for that kind of perfection, or trying to live to a certain level that is unrealistic, because it just sets you up for a fall and makes you feel that you are doing everything wrong, makes you feel that you can't succeed, that you can't do whatever it is that you set your mind to do. And it doesn't just apply to business, it applies to all areas of life. You might have this expectation that a woman maybe is supposed to wake up first thing in the morning before her household, spend some time in prayer, and then, feed her household, and then get the children off to school all wonderfully, and everything should be perfect, and then she should make sure the meals are ready, and then be available to everybody, and be loving all the time, and just be awesome at every single second of the time, and then finally, do everything perfectly ultimately. And then when you do not live up to that standard, if you're a woman, if you're a man, then you might have different standards. If you don't live up to those standards, then you start to think there's something wrong with you, when really it was the standard that there's something wrong with. It's not you, it's the standard. So it applies to every area of life. If you are thinking that you're supposed to be perfect all the time, then yeah, you're kind of making yourself feel bad for no reason. Instead, love yourself as you are. I'm sure there's always room for growth. So yes, we do it one step at a time. But feeling bad about yourself or beating yourself up all the time about something isn't going to actually make you do any better. There's a tendency to think that if we guilt ourselves into doing something, then somehow we'll do better. Or if we, just make ourselves feel bad. It's like, no. First and foremost, believe in yourself enough, love yourself enough. And then if there's something you really don't like about what you've just done, you know that you can correct it. It doesn't need to become a big issue where you feel you have to beat yourself down. That is not the goal. Who you are is enough. There is enough within you to create whatever you want, as long as you stay on the path. But start by thinking right now, I'm okay. I'm okay. Stop living to impossible standards, and instead live with what is, and then create what you want. Okay, enough for tonight. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys today, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Until the next time, bye.